What is up, guys? This is OG Houghton Champ here, and today I am bringing you our Week 2 battle in League Dependency versus Olivver. Now, about this battle, I had it on mobile. Yeah, I was on my cell phone during this battle, just because it was more convenient for Olivver. So I couldn't record it live, so I'm recording it after the fact now. But this was still a really fun, a really intense game, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be commenting over. We had the battle a little while ago at this point, but I'll try to give feedback with what I remember. So yeah, he led with Victini. I led with Gardevoir, expecting maybe the Altaria lead. But no, so I switched into Alomomola, expecting a V-Create, but it turns out he's actually a specially offensive Victini, which is great for me. I mean, because that means Alomomola just walls that thing out all day. But next comes in Joe, the Shaman, and Shaman just literally eats attacks from me all day. So I bring in Galvantula because I'm expecting the Seed Flare. I mean, why wouldn't he go for Seed Flare? And that happens. So I go for the Sticky Web now, predicting him to switch, which is really nice. Now I get out of there, go into a Alomomola again, expecting a Dragon Dance and hoping to get a Scald Burn off. But he's also especially offensive Altaria, which again is really great for me because that means Alomomola just eats up hits all day from this thing. So now I go for the Wish to so that I don't die, and protect so that I don't die. Yeah, so I'm just wish protecting now, and so now I go for the Scald to try to get the burn. Oh, I'm sorry, I go for the wish. And here I expected him to go for Seed Flare again, but he goes for Earth Power, predicting Typhlosion to come in. That doesn't matter though because I had the wish up. And now I am free to just go for an Eruption. Choice Specs Typhlosion Eruption does only 33% to this Victini. I'm starting to think it's Assault Vested, although maybe it's not. I predicted anything but the Fire type attack. So Bisharp was a great switch. I could have gone for Pursuit there, but it wasn't like, I don't know. If he had gone for V-Create or Blue Flare, that would have been bad. So Bisharp comes in, gets knockoff on the Keldeo, and Alomomola just takes anything this guy wants to throw out, unless he's packing Hidden Power Electric, which I would have even been able to take and been able to wish and protect off the damage. Get the Toxic off so that he's taking continual damage. Go for wish now. Now here I make a stupidly predictable play into Typhlosion. I should have just stayed in and Scalded, but that's my own fault. In comes the Claydol. It's just gonna switch back out now into Victini, and so I'm sitting in here like, oh, I could probably take a hit. Nope. Cloyster just gets absolutely destroyed. And here I should have gone for Pursuit, but I didn't. So right now it's 5-4. I go for the knockoff again, get off the leftovers. And yeah, now I switch into Gardevoir to hope to be able to take out the Rhyperior. I am carrying Focus Blast on this, so that takes it out no problem. And I finally get my Mega Evolution off, so now I outspeed most of his threats. Here I just stayed in and went for Hyper Voice because I can't really stop the Rapid Spin. I knew that was coming, but there's nothing I could do about it. So here comes the Hyper Voice again. So now I actually, Gardevoir did a great job. It took out 2 of his Pokemon. Now I just stay in and go for Hyper Voice against the Victini. Now that I know he's specially offensive, he can't really do anything to me. He missed the Blue Flare there, but that's not that big of a deal. It would have been more of an annoyance than anything, because, yeah, Glaciate, I'm going to switch out after this anyway. And yeah, it was 94% accuracy. So yeah, now I'm going to switch out into Bisharp. And he goes for the Seed Flare, gets the special defense drop, and I get the Defiant boost. I'm like, sweet, I'm going to go for Iron Head in case he switches into Altaria. and it lives on 4%. Oh my goodness. You'll see that comes back to haunt me. But yeah, I go into Galveston. Yeah, Scarfed really put in the work. I go for the Bug Buzz to try to finish off the Shaman, but I didn't get it. So now I go for the Thunder Wave to cripple this Altaria, and the Sticky Web, so that now he has nothing on his team that can get rid of the webs. So now I'm going to I don't know why I switched into Lomomola right now over Gardevoir. Gardevoir probably would have taken this thing out in 2 hits or so, but instead I decided to just stay in and keep using Scald against it. And he's actually carrying the Heal Bell, which is terrible. So now, for some reason, I'm thinking, oh, I can switch into Gardevoir here, but nope, I get just taken out by Hyper Voice. Crit didn't matter, I don't think. I did the calc. But the good thing is now he only has, I think, 8 Heal Bells, and I have a lot more Toxics than that. So eventually he's just going to get Toxic stalled out. I have Wish Protect. And he's clearly not going to go for the Heal Bell there because he knows he has limited Heal Bells. I just go for the Wish here because why not? And now I can just keep going for the Toxic, stall this thing out, and yeah, so it's just going to be a very big stall war. So I'm going to turn this up to fast now because this is just a boring part where I'm just trying to toxic stall him out. But yeah, it's really, really close here. This was a great play going into Shaman here. But I just go into Typhlosion. He goes for the Seed Flare. I mean, even Earth Power wouldn't have taken me out. And at this point, I realized he has nothing that is going to be able to take Extra Sensories. I mean, Extra Sensory just finishes off his team pretty much. He's going to try last-ditch attempt at Roosting and trying to get rid of the damage, but honestly at this point Choice Specs outspeeds everything, and yeah, so Olivver, really good game. This is our first win in the league dependency. We are now 1-1 at a +1 differential, I believe, because we only lost by 1 to H. Colin. So yeah, that was really a great game. And your Phoenix Sunkerns took their first W in this season against the New Orleans Pelihoppers. So if you enjoyed this video, if you liked this battle, tell me down in the comments, leave a like, and if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. I put out a lot of really cool content, I think. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.